welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your GK and important fact class. That has been the important one, of course. And in GK and important facts, that what we have to discuss. Wherein that we had done your 95 classes in the last sessions, and we have to start with discussing about your 96th class of the session here in reference towards GK and important facts. So before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe to our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. On the same phase, today we'll discuss about it, which is being related to a country's fact. These the key facts about the countries, and of course the facts about the countries, what it is famous for, what they produce or what they do, that we'll do here. But before starting with this, a very huge request, because it will be consisting about the countries, and you will be making a notes, of course, about it. So that has been the general knowledge being asked in the competition paper regarding to the countries here. So today we're gonna start with the country first, that we have to discuss about the key facts about. That is, that is your Liechtenstein. In Liechtenstein, we have to talk about the key facts about it, and for the same we have to go ahead. The capital of this country will be having your values. Official language is your German. The currency that has been used is your Swiss franc. Now, talking about the prince, yes, prince, that is Hans, that is Adam, that is Hans Adam too. And prime minister we have is your Adina Adrian Haller. And the national bird of the country is, that has been your the Castrol. And the boundaries that they share within this country, we have your boundaries. It's about that it's bordered by the Switzerland, and to the west of the south, and the Australia to the east and north here. So it has been bordered by Switzerland and Australia to the east and north, and Switzerland to the north, and west and the south here. Okay, it has been covered. That has been the Liechtenstein here. Now we go ahead for the next country, because we will talk about the detail about Liechtenstein in the detail, and about the facts that it been consist of, but we'll discuss moreover related to it about different countries, so it will not get been bored. So key facts about the Indonesia. So in key facts about Indonesia, what were the key facts related to it about the country Indonesia? So the first we talk about the continent, which continent it will be located. The Indonesia is of course the Asia here. The capital is your Jakarta, and the official language is being used in Indonesia is your Indonesian. President of Indonesia is your, that is Joko, that is Widodo, and the currency is being used your Indonesian rupee, that has been used in Indonesia. The national emblem is your Garuda, that is Pankoila, and the national animal is a Komodo dragon. And the national bird, which has been in Indonesia, is your Javan hawk eagle. And the boundaries that it shares to the Indonesia is Malaysia, and that is 2019 kilometer, and Papua New Guinea, which is 824 kilometer, that has been used here. Now we talk about for the another one, that as I told you, Liechtenstein, we have to talk about the facts about the Liechtenstein as well. So we go ahead for the same here, which has been important for it. So the Liechtenstein is a German-speaking microstate in the Alpine Central Europe. The principality is the constitutional monarchy that is headed by a prince of Liechtenstein. It is Europe's fourth smallest country, with the area of just over 160 square kilometers here. And Liechtenstein has one of the highest gross domestic product per person in the world when adjusted for the purchasing the power purity. It was once known as a billionaire tax haven, and that is but is now no longer at any blacklist of the uncooperated tax that haven countries. And an alpha country, that Liechtenstein is mountainous, and making it in, that is in a winter sport destination as well. With the same, that it is also that is your custom union and a monetary union with its Switzerland here. Now we talk about the another one here. On the safe cases, it is the only world's two doubly landlocked countries that is being the constructed wholly surrounded by the other landlocked countries, that the other is your Uzbekistan, and the country national anthem that is then Oben Am Jungen Rhine, that shared the same melody as the national anthem of the UK, which is the God that saved the Queen, that is on the same base, where the level the level of that occupies about 2/50ths of the total surface area here. So here we go ahead for the next in that where that the country's national anthem, that is Oben Am Jungen that I'll talk about it. And so here the least level occupies about the 2/5 of that the total surface area, and the Liechtenstein is the smallest German speaking country on a planet, and which is being on the earth, and the only German speaking nation that does not share the border with Germany. This is the only where they are speaking German, but they are not sharing the border with Germany here. And that is being the Dre, that is Swiss Western, that has been the Three Sisters, is a mountainous at the borders between Australia and Liechtenstein with three peaks it forms here. On the same page we talk about it, that has been another about the facts about Turkey. So what were the facts about Turkey we discussed here, and that what we'll have to discuss as well. So the facts about Turkey is the first ever that the university known to man is located by the Harnon, and then Istanbul was formerly known as the Constantinople, and Istanbul was the capital of the three empires of 2000 years, that the Roman, Ottoman and the Byzantine Empire. Istanbul is famous for being the only city that is a part of the two continents, Asia and Europe. They were only the first country that allowed women to vote, that has been the Turkey here, where the species of the birds called turkeys that got their name from Turkey countries here. So for the same we talk about it, and that has been another related to about the Turkey here, that the species of the bird that the turkeys that got their name from the Turkey's countries as well, and that yeah, the Istanbul tunnel is the world's second oldest underground railway system, that has been the second. Okay, and that the highest point in Turkey is the Mount Ararat, that has been the 5,137 meter, and the Turkey has a strong manufacturing sector. It makes an export of cars, planes and electronics, clothing and textiles as well. We'll talk about the another one which has been about facts about France, that what we'll have to discuss about. So facts about France is the largest country in the European Union, and that accounting for about 1/5 of the total area of the EU, which has been the European Union. France was the first country to ban grocery stores from throwing away unsold food, and under a law passed in 216, so that the unsold goods must be donated. And most plank in the French Alps, and you're the highest mountain in Europe, that climbing to the summit takes about 12 hours. Now we discuss about detail about France only, where that a person can or many that marry is someone else, that the posthumously is the France, and if it is approved by the president here. And on the same case, because the France has the overseas territories, that the country has a total of 12 time zones, that more than any other country in the world. France resembles the shape of the hexagon, and hence it is also known as an hexagon, and that Marie Curie, Blair Placent and Pierre Curie and Joseph Fourier are some of the famous scientists from France. The license plates that we see today that and accountable that are the automobiles that were introduced in France only. With the same that the France is the world's world's second largest exporter of agriculture product, that has been the second largest agriculture exporter that we have, the France that we have. Now we talk about the another country, which is being about the facts about Luxembourg, and that is also being the important and related to it that we have to discuss the countries about the countries here. So for the same we go ahead, and that what we'll have to discuss as well. So for the Luxembourg we go ahead. Yes, Luxembourg is one of the world's safest country and has only 2 jails. तो जो लग्जमबर्ग है वो सबसे सिक्योर कंट्री है, सेफ कंट्री है, जिसमें सिर्फ 2 ही जेल हैं. And the same case that Luxembourg at the US $13.14 per hour has the second highest minimum wage in the world, that behind the Australia at the US dollar, that is 14.14. Where on that we have is your that Molothl region of Luxembourg is known as the Little Switzerland as well. तो जो लग्जमबर्ग में जो आपका मोलर्थल रीजन है वो आपका छोटा स्विट्जरलैंड ही कहलाता है. Luxembourg city was the first to be listed twice as the European capital of the Qatar's in 1995 and again in 2007 as well. So Luxembourg is a small landlocked country in Western Europe, where its capital Luxembourg city is one of the 3 official capitals of the European Union, that together with the Brussels and which has been the Strasbourg as well. And it is the seat of the European Court of Justice and the highest judicial authority in the European Union as well, where the country has such a strategic location and it is known as the heart of the Europe as well. And Luxembourg is also known as the heart of the Europe here. Now we go ahead further, which we'll discuss about detail here. Almost half of the countries that won before the lives in the another country, and that commutes to the work that in Luxembourg, and they come France, Belgium and Germany. One of the world's major business and the financial country, Luxembourg is home to over 150 banks, including the Europe Investment Bank as well, where the Prime Minister of Xavier Bettel, that was the first leader of the country in the European Union to marry someone of the same sex when he married Gather, that is your Godher Destiny, in 2015. Luxembourg is a Grand Duchy and that ruled in the Great Duck here, with Duke that its parliament, the only one that in the world, and their monarchy's birthday is the most important and the largest single celebration annually as well. Now we go ahead further with the another country, which has been facts about Turkey. So facts about Turkey, what were the facts about Turkey we have to discuss here. In same cases, the Turkey is a transcontinental country located mainly in that is work in Asia, with a smaller portion on the Balkan Peninsula in the Southeast Europe here. With the same that the country is encircled by the seas and 3 sides, where the Aegean Seas and to the west, Black Sea to the north and Mediterranean Sea to the south that we have. So Turkey also contains the the seas of the Marmara in the northwest here, and that the place known as a Troy, that from Troy from the legendary Trojan Wars, is located in western Turkey only. That the oldest recognized human settlement is in the Kalatiks, which is in the central Turkey here. For the same, that the country has 2 places which are a part of the seven wonders of the ancient world. They are the temple of that is your Arteneric and the mausoleum of the Helicomesis as well. The Saint Nicholas, who is popularly known as the Claus, was born in Turkey only. Then after that, the first sign of writing were found in the that is Anatolia and Turkey. It was in 1950 BC when clay tablets were found in the Azerbaijan ruins here. Now we go ahead with the detail. You can write it down all these detail so that it will be get to you know, and you will be able to know about it, and that you can write it down as well. So for the same, the first Neolithic printing that found on a man-made with were discovered by the Cato Helgic, and that what we have here. On the same phase, we go ahead about to discuss key facts about the Montenegro. In Montenegro, what are the key facts of Montenegro we have to discuss here? The capital of the Montenegro is your that is Podgorica, Podgorica, and that is your official language is your Montenegro. Montenegrin, and the currency that is being used is your euro, and the president is Milo Dukanovic, and prime minister is Djurko Markovic. And the boundaries that it shares, the Montenegro is sharing with it borders Bosnia and Herzegovina to the northwest, Serbia to and Kosovo to the east, and Albania to the south, and Croatia to the west as well. Now we discuss about the another one, which is being the key facts about Syria, that is your Syria. And the key facts about the Syria, the capital we have is your Damascus, and that official language is your Arabic that is being used in Syria, and the currency is Syrian, that pound. President is Bashar al-Assad, and the prime minister is Imad al-Khamim, and the national animal is brown bear. National bird is northern bull that we have here, bull ibis. And the boundaries that it shares, that the Syria has been sharing the boundaries here, which is with the Lebanon, Turkey, Iran, Jordan, and Israel. Now we go ahead about facts about Azerbaijan that we have to discuss here as well. So on the same basis, we go ahead here in the detail here. So for the Azerbaijan that we have to discuss here is related to it, facts about Azerbaijan. That has been the Azerbaijan is a country in the south Kazan region. So we talk about the facts about Azerbaijan, and that has been the Azerbaijan is the country in the south Caucasus region of Eurasia, and it also includes that has been the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and an enclave which is next to Armenia to the north, and the east Iran to the south and west, and Turkey to the northwest. Nagorno, that is Karabakh, territory that is your inside Azerbaijan, but consists mainly of ethnic Armenian, is a landlocked region which become a reason for conflict and territorial and ethnic war between Azerbaijan and the neighboring Armenia as well. And it is the first democratic state in the Islam-oriented countries. It is also the first Muslim country to have a theater, plays, and operas as well. And where the Shia Islam is by the largest region religious in the country, followed by the Sunni Islam, and that the economy of the Azerbaijan is based on the industry, agriculture, and other services, including tourism here. Now we go ahead for the next here. So for the same, that the oily rocks Neft Dakh, that is Dashler, is the first and the largest town on stilts to be constructed at sea, that is situated in the Caspian Sea. The town was built in the phases after in the Caspian Sea, and that town was built in phases after 1947, and it is also known as the land of fire as well. We talk about another one, which will be facts about Tajikistan, and that is Tajikistan here. So for the same, that the facts about the Tajikistan is that the Tajikistan is the mountainous landlocked country in the Central Asia. Mountainous that covers 93% of Tajikistan's surface area and more than 50% of the country. is over 3,000 meters, and which is in 9,800 feet above the sea level. The highest point in Tajikistan is most Sumerian peak at 7,495 meters, which is 24,590 feet above the sea level. It is the fifth highest mountainous in the world, 50th. And there are over 900 rivers in Tajikistan longer than 10 kilometers. Tajikistan has that has been your two UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the Pamir National Park, also known as Tajik National Park, is a national park and the nature reserve in eastern Tajikistan, where in the same that Tajikistan experiences a 5 year which has been the civil war and the several changes in the government between 1922 to 1990, that is 7 here. And the same cases for this, that the Tajikistan hosts the world's longest glaciers outside the polar. We go ahead for the next one, which we'll talk about it, which is about the facts about Turkmenistan. Facts about Turkmenistan here, that the Turkmenistan is located in Central Asia in the west. It is watched by the Caspian Sea. There are mainly players, and almost 80% of the land territory is covered with Karakum sands, and one of the largest deserts in the world. Now we talk about detail here in terms of the Turkmenistan only, that we'll discuss here in the detail. So for the same, that the Kopet Dag mountains that lying in the south of the country, that are the national borders between Turkmenistan and Iran. Almost 90% of the workers in Turkmenistan are employed by government. Turkmenistan is the fourth biggest reserve of national gas in the world. Despite of immense deposits in the national gas, 60% of the Turkmenistan people, which is Turkmens, that lived below the poverty here. And on the same case, that the Turkmenistan is the sixth most corrupted out of 174 worldwide countries of the survey. Average population density of Turkmenistan is merely 10% per kilometer, and there are only 80,400 people in Turkmenistan using internet here, which is near about 1.59% of its population, and which puts Turkmenistan in the bottom 10th percentile among all the countries in the world here. For the next, there are 133-meter tall Turkmen flagpole that is amidst that is your Ashgabat, and which which puts in it's among world's tallest flags, and that the sovereign state of the Turkmenistan was ruled by president for life, that has been the Superment Niazov, that is also known as the Turkmenistan Bashi, and that until his the death in 2006. Yeah. Since 1993, free gas and electricity and water supplied were to the citizens of the Turkmenistan here. Since in 1994, that however some restrictions has been in place here. Now we talk about another one, which will be going ahead in the detail about key facts about Turkmenistan. So key facts about Turkmenistan: the continent is Asia, capital is your Ashgabat, and official language is Turkmen. President is your that is Gur Banguli Berdi, and that is being your the currency we have Turkmen and New Omanat. Parliament is Majlis, and independence from the Soviet Union is 27th October 1991, and the boundaries that they shared is your Uzbekistan, Iran, and your which has been that has been Afghanistan and the Kazakhstan as well. So there they are sharing with the boundaries here. Now we talk about the another one, which is we have to discuss here in the detail about it. So for the same, it will be we'll discuss about the key facts about the Azerbaijan that we had discussed, even though the facts about it. So the capital is your which has been that is Batin. Official language is Azerbaijani, and president is your Ilham Hajral, and prime minister is your Arthur Rasikzadi. Currency is Manat. Independence from the Soviet Union is 30th August 1991. Boundaries is being shared by Azerbaijan as your, which has been the Russia, Georgia, Iran, and Turkey, Armenia. It is bordered with the Caspian Sea, which is classified as the world's largest lake here. Now we talk about the key facts about the Tajikistan, that we had talked about it, the country, the facts about Tajikistan as well. The continent is Asia, capital is your Dushanbe, and your official language is Tajik. President is your which is Emomali, that is Rahman. Prime Minister is Khokir Rasulzode, and the currency is Somani, and the independence from the Soviet Union is 9 September 1991, and the boundaries that it shares is Europe, Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan, China and Afghanistan here. Now we talk about the facts about Montenegro, and that we had talked about the key facts about the Montenegro as well. So Montenegro, we talk about here in the detail here. So that is being Montenegro is a country in southeast Europe on the Adriatic Sea, and Montenegro declared its independence from the Serbian on June 3rd, 2006. Montenegro is a small country with a population of less than 1 million people. It got its name from the dark mountain forest that covers the land, and the name breaks down into the two words Monte and Negro, which is a black mountain. Its major industries are tourism, steel making, aluminium, and food processing. The major trading partners are Serbia, Italy, Croatia, Hungary, and of course Germany. In the same way, where the central bank of the Montenegro is not a part of the euro system, but the country is euroized and using the euro unilaterally as its currency as well. On the same phase that we talk about the Montenegro here, in that yes, which has been the country was the first in the world to have a national prayer printing. Have Montenegro does not mind, and that issues meant that issues or print euro coins and notes that that it's import them from other countries, that as a part of the eurozone as well, and that what we'll have to end up with, we'll be ending it up with the eurozone, that has been the Montenegro as well. That's what we have to discuss here. So we'll be ending it up. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. We had done your sociology and software engineering, even though we had done your chemistry for class 12, which has been we had done unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, and after that we had done the conversions, logarithms, antilogs as well, and we had done your we had done many more, which is related to, we are dealing with CBNST, which is in the computer based numerical and statistical technique, where we had completed unit 1, which is in the computer arithmetic and rules of equation, and the unit 2 will discuss your interpolations and your curve fitting. After talking about that, we will be surely start with the physics part 1 for class 11 and physics chemistry part 2 for class 11th as well. So that will complete the chemistry for class 11 whole, and then we'll start discussing about the part 2 of our chemistry for class 12th as well. In terms of it, we had done your reasoning. In that we had done verbal reasoning, where in that we had done general mental ability and the logic reasoning. In non-verbal reasoning, we had done series, analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, whether image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangles, figure formation analysis, and practice question set. In terms of quantitative aptitude, yes, we had done your arithmetical ability we had started with, and in that we had done operations on numbers, the SIF and LCF of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, search analysis, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion. We are in profit and loss, that has been the 11th topic of the session here. After completing that, we'll coming to next topic as well, that has been the ratio and proportion as well. On the same behalf of it, we are dealing with ER diagram, we are dealing with English vocabulary, and now we had even though started with the key facts about the countries, where we had done your Turkmenistan, Luxembourg, Azerbaijan, and Tajikistan, Montenegro, and many more we had done here, and that has been the important for you all, that about the Indonesia and all. We had done your key facts, and as well as there are the facts about the country as well. So here we're going to end up with, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box, and next many more things we have to cover up. So here we're gonna end up with, thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you, and please keep supporting us as you had supported us till the date here.